Dave, otherwise known as SplitEnd89, and welcome back to All In. If you're anything like me, a huge Marvel and comic nerd, then you've already put over 12 hours and 41 minutes into Marvel's Avengers. No, that's not the length of the recent beta, but that's the amount of time it takes to watch all the Avengers movies. That's right, you've put at least half a day of your life into watching comic book characters. Worth it! There's the OG Avengers movie, Age of Ultron, Captain America Civil War, because let's be honest, that's just an Avengers film with Cap's name on it. By the way, Team Cap. And of course the big two-parter, Infinity War and Endgame. It's crazy to think it's been over a year since we left the theaters bawling our eyes out. And I don't know about you, but there's both a feeling of relief and completion. I just invested 11 years and 22 movies into a group of characters, so it makes sense that it's come to an end. But the question that arises when I see trailers for Marvel's Avengers is, how do I feel about reinvesting in the Avengers? I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a tough proposition. You and I both feel like everything is finished, and here's Square Enix expecting us to revisit what feels like a part of our past. While we all have valid reasons to hang up our capes and tights, I have a few good ones as to why it's okay for us to reassemble. First, let's take a look at the developers. Square Enix tabbed two great studios to collaborate on this massive project. There's Crystal Dynamics, who you might know as the incredible team behind the award-winning Tomb Raider reboot. Shout out to Melanie Mack, because if I didn't mention Tomb Raider when talking about Crystal Dynamics, she would totally kill me. And there's also Eidos Montreal. You may not recognize them right off, but these are the masterminds that revitalized the Deus Ex series. Either team by themselves could pull off an awesome Avengers game, but two heads are better than one, and Square Enix knows both these teams have their strengths. Marvel's Avengers is following the Destiny route, and at its core that means we need good action, which Crystal Dynamics excels at, and RPG elements, which Eidos Montreal can code in their sleep. A decent studio can make a decent game, but two great studios can make a marvelous one. Marvelous, why did I say that? Secondly, this Avengers game is not following the Marvel Cinematic Universe at all. And that's okay. I'll admit, it's shocking to hear the Avengers and see something familiar, but not the same. Robert Downey Jr. isn't Iron Man, Chris Evans isn't Captain America, and Chris Hemsworth isn't Thor. I'm sure I'm leaving out plenty of Chris's here, but these actors are MIA. Just like Marvel's Spider-Man before it, Marvel's Avengers needs to be allowed to chart its own course and let its characters be their own characters. Sure, I like everyone else got a laugh when I saw the Great Value Avengers meme, but it's important to remember this isn't a movie tie-in. We weren't annoyed when Spidey wasn't designed after Tom Holland and Marvel's Spider-Man, and look how great that turned out. We get a chance to visit unique versions of our favorite universes when a team is allowed to use their creativity. And Marvel's Avengers is no carbon copy. After spending a bit of time with the beta, I'm happy to say I'm excited to see where this story goes. And I'm especially excited to hear more condescending Tony Stark quips.
Doth mother know you weareth her drapes?
Lastly, without the movies as their influence, I am Groot, I am Groot, I am Groot. Oops, sorry. When I get excited about Marvel, I slip into a little Flora Colossi dialect. What I meant to say was, without the movies as the primary influence, we finally get a chance for the comics to shine through. Spider-Man PlayStation exclusive drama aside, we were introduced to Hawkeye in the latest character reveal. Not only is he an absolutely free addition to the game after release, but the inspiration for the hero came from Matt Fraction and David Aha's My Life as a Weapon storyline. I say all that to say this. It's obvious this team has not only listened to feedback from fans since the initial reveal, but it also loves the medium it's working in. They are dedicated to crafting our favorite supers in a way each one of us will enjoy. The coolest part about drawing from the comics to bring us the game is the costumes. And oh, the costumes. We've only seen a sliver of what we can expect, but with Joe Fixit Grey Hulk and Starboost Iron Man armor already on deck, I'm sure we have a lot to look forward to. In the end, Marvel's Avengers gives us the chance to do what we probably acted out as kids. Being a superhero and teaming up with your buddies to take out the bad guys. Marvel's Avengers is available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. If you'd like more information about it, check with that incredible superhero behind the counter. Although they may just be playing Galaga.
That man is playing Galaga. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
And if you're watching online, why aren't you playing Galaga? I mean, go check out Marvel's Avengers on GameStop.com. Thanks again for watching All In. If you'd like to interact with me, check out SplitEnd89 on Twitter. I'll remind you that I'm not Groot, but I do own a Groot t-shirt. Stick around for more GameStop TV. I hear that next video is pretty sweet.